Okay, I'm sorry about that, y'all. I got a message on my phone that my storage was full, so I had to go and delete some videos before I could keep recording. So what I was making a point is that, you know, just because this El Nino weather system could impact other countries more so than us here in the United States, we still need to keep in mind that this weather, you know, if it flip-flops the weather, it could affect their agriculture. Okay, foods that are food that the countries who were impacted by whose weather was impacted by El Nino, it could change how much food they were able to grow, if they were able to grow anything at all. And like I was saying, you know, some of these countries, if they have a limited harvest, they could limit or ban exports of those food items. So I want you to keep all of that in mind. You know, this has the potential, because it's a global weather event. It has the potential to impact us all. Okay, let me hurry up, y'all, before my memory fills up again. Listen, it says, while traditionally El Nino means fewer hurricanes in the Atlantic, it often means more tropical cyclones in the Pacific. El Nino hits hardest in December through February, shifting the winter storm track farther south to the equator. The entire southern third to half of the United States, including California, is likely to be wetter in El Nino. Okay, for years, California was looking for El Nino rain relief from a decades-long mega drought, but this winter's seemingly endless atmospheric rivers made it no longer needed. Okay, it says the U.S. Pacific Northwest, parts of the Ohio Valley can go dry and warm. Some of the biggest effects are likely to be seen in a hotter and drier Indonesia and adjacent parts of Asia. Okay, also look for parts of Southern Africa to go dry. Okay, listen, y'all, they're talking about this really having an impact, okay, on a large part of the world. On the other hand, drought-stricken countries in Northeast Africa will welcome beneficial rainfall after enduring drought conditions for several years to prolong La Nina events. Okay, some economic studies have shown that La Nina causes more damages in the United States and globally than El Nino. Okay, let's see. That's pretty much all it's saying. It says the article concludes by saying the United States also faces hazards from El Nino despite some benefits. They noted that the increased rainfall in California, Oregon, and Washington heightens the risk of landslides and flash flooding in these areas. And there was a quote that says, while El Nino brings benefits in terms of water resource recharge, it poses certain hazards that need to be considered and managed. Okay, so here's where I want to say, make sure you check your local news, your local community, see what they're saying about, you know, as far as the weather. Now, I know in my particular area, by the way, where I am here in Georgia, we're still under a code orange air quality alert. They say, one report that I read said that it wasn't because of the wildfires. This is our second day now under this code orange alert. Again, I want to ask the question, what's really going on? What's going on with our air? But what I'm saying is, starting maybe late tonight and tomorrow into next week, we're supposed to have a lot of rain in the area. So that's why I'm out. I'm doing some maintenance in the garden. I'm also starting some seeds. You all know that I've shared I collect rainwater. And so, again, I'm using what some could consider a crisis, especially when you have rainfall. There's always the risk of flooding. I use it as an opportunity to be a benefit to my garden by collecting rainwater. Okay. So I know that's coming. So today, while it's cool, while it's not raining, I'm out doing some maintenance in the garden, doing, you know, tending to some things that need to be done. I'm pruning tomatoes. I have some seeds that I started. I'm getting ready to transplant those and put them in a bigger area so that they can grow and flourish. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, so that's why I say y'all don't get caught up on the look. Okay, I'll do my hair later. I just got it up in a little beautiful curly natural hair bun, and I'm outside working. Okay, listen, I can't tell you what to do. I can only make suggestions, but please make sure that you have your emergency food supply, your survival needs. Later on the community tab, I'll try to post, I've done this in the past, but I'll post some information about how to get prepared, things that you could do in your own home. And you can share with your families, your loved ones, those you love. You can share and look up information about how to prepare. Okay, do you have batteries? Do you have backup energy sources? Do you have food? If there was some type of disaster that happened, right? Let's say flooding or something. Let's say, even if it wasn't flooding, if they said, hey, we need you to stay home while we tend to this, there is dangerous, power lines are down, stay inside. Do you have what you need inside to sustain and survive? If not, I encourage you to get the things that you need while you can. Don't wait until disaster happens, because then guess what? There are other people who are out trying to get food, trying to get water, trying to get, necessities and things like that. So please do your research on that. By all means, please be safe. Continue to prep. Know that your labor is not in vain. And listen, y'all, make sure you stay tuned to the community tab. I'll be uploading information there. But again, more importantly, please check the local weather where you are. If El Nino is impacting the weather in your area, you need to know about it, and you need to prepare ahead. Okay. I hope I have shared information that has helped you. If for some reason you found this video, this is part 2, please go back and look at part 1. I'll link it below. I didn't mean to have 2 parts to this video, but my phone gave me a message saying I ran out of memory, and it stopped my, or I ran out of storage, and it stopped my video. So I had to come back and make a second part. God bless you. Take care. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. And I'll be back with more news and commentary you can use right here on Andrea Speaks TV.